Picture it before you paint it. Download the free Dulux Visualizer app and see how your room will look in any color you choose. Dulux, let's color.
Choosing a favorite color is easy, but choosing an accent color that works for your spaces is not so easy. Elaine Barber from Living Divani shows us how to introduce the right hues for a neutral scheme.
Living Divani is a company that we've been in business now 10, almost 11 years. A leader started the business, and it started out with 2 people, and now we're a complete crew with our own installation team. We work basically on any design decorating project, corporate, residential, whatever the client requires really. Your client really determines the style. So I like quirky, I like something a bit more out there, but we also do anything, you know, in a corporate environment you have to hold back sometimes and, you know, think of what the client's needs are. My design philosophy is, for me, it must be timeless. That's my first priority for me, for a client. I don't want someone to have something they live in and it dates quickly, especially modern houses that's open plan. I like to work wisely with neutrals and rather layering than bright colors always. Bright colors in a few cushions and maybe even in your plants, that's for me wiser and more timeless. The client is very modern. They're a young family. So we had a living space that we did, a formal lounge downstairs and a dining room, which is an open space, and the client wanted something unique. The house has got very nice features, and we also looked at the style of the house to make the furniture fit with that. What I enjoyed most about this space is that the client almost gave me a blank canvas, and whatever I suggested, she accepted. And I think that's what made it come together. I used a very striking wallpaper, and it's really something unique that I wanted to give to the client. That inspired me it allowed me rather to use neutrals throughout, because we are creating interest by the wallpaper. The wallpaper's got a little bit of color that you can easily introduce into the space if you like. You can have red cushions, there's a green little stripe and a blue stripe without even noticing it, but your eye does pick up on it if you introduce it in the rest of the space. Because there's a lot of windows in the space that you see outside, I wanted to bring that in with my accessories, that you sort of feel that you're outside while you're inside. So it's really inspired by nature. I love wood and I love texture, so I used a lot of that, and it also complements and it gives you an interesting feel in the space. Because it is still a formal area and it is a dining room as well, I wanted a bit of glam in it, so I introduced the wallpaper, which has got a bit of glitter in it, and then also my chairs has got a silver glazing in it, and that plays off very nicely with the linen textures then that I used in the rest of the space. To get the space more homely, I also introduced older items, like the Indian wagon wheel. That's absolutely beautiful art piece on a plinth, and that also allows you to make the space feel lived in. Neutrals are the best to work with if you do it wisely. There's nothing that makes a linen look nicer than a velvet cushion on it, and that difference in texture and layering is really what I wanted to accomplish in this space. The look I wanted to accomplish in this space is really a relaxed working space. It's multifunctional because it's also, the mom and dad works a lot after hours and the kids wants to do their homework here, and be as a family together, not in a study somewhere else in the house. So that's why we made it very comfortable, relaxed. You will see the couches are a little bit lower. It also creates the feel of a more relaxed space. I used wow features like the couch. It's really the wild card, and I was so privileged that the client actually allowed me to do that and trusted me enough because it's really a big design feature in the room. My main feature colour in this room is the UE blue, which really gives you a relaxed feel. And that's what I wanted to accomplish in this space, is you must really feel that you can just relax. The client is very modern, the house is very modern, and that's why I wanted the design of the cupboard to also be modern and stand out and really be a design rather than, you know, something to hide books in. The texture I use in the space is really the linens, which is absolutely in at the moment. We've got imported cushions, which is really, the design of it is something unique, and the colouring is also something that is unique and giving the client something that is not in every house. Textures, I've used a throw. The carpet is pure wool, so it all allows us to give life to this space.
Having a feature wall is a brilliant way of drawing an accent colour into a room, popping it here and there. If no accent colour seems right for you, consider incorporating natural elements like greenery and natural wood furniture. Both will add depth and warmth to a sophisticated neutral space. Recreate this stunning interior design with masking tape and your paintbrush or roller. You can combine your complementary neutral shades in either the premium mid-sheen finish of Dulux Luxurious Silk or the ultra matte finish of Dulux Rich Matte. Using the Dulux Visualizer app, you can find your favorite Dulux paint colors inspired by your decor pieces. Simply take a picture of the item and find the color you're looking for. You can also search the color scheme to give you a good idea of complementing colors of your chosen hue. Save the scheme for your next redecorating adventure.
Picture it before you paint it. Download the free Dulux Visualizer app and see how your room will look in any color you choose. Dulux, let's color.